Unguided wireless communication channel. So here we do not use any wires. There is no physical connection. The connection is either done through sensors or antenna or any other component which does not use a wire. Okay. The first type is microwave signals. Microwave is a type of unguided media that is used for long distance networking. So what does a microwave consist of? Transmitter, receiver, atmosphere. So to transfer data using microwave, you need a transmitter, receiver and the atmosphere through which the signals travel. So the microwave has a parabolic antenna. You would have seen this dish kind of a thing. A parabolic antenna is mounted on a tower to send the beam to other antennas. From there, the signal is sent to the other antennas which are tens of kilometers away. So as much as the tower is high, so if the tower is very high, the range is greater. So with 100 meters high tower, 100 kilometer distance will be achieved. So what are the advantages? It is cheaper than fixing cables. So if you're going to spread cables for 100 kilometers everywhere, that is going to cost higher. Instead, if you use microwave signals, it is cheaper. Then land is required to fix only the towers. You need not dig the ground everywhere to spread the cables. Just the tower is enough to pass the signal. And it provides easy communication over difficult terrain. What do you mean by difficult terrain? Like in deserts and other places. Over the seas, if you want to transmit, you can use microwaves. It can communicate over oceans, deserts, etc. And the problem is insecure connection. Because microwaves generally have line of sight communication. So if you have any obstacle, the data may not be transferred properly. So connection is insecure. Network is affected by weather effects, right? And generally, when there is heavy rain or any other problem, your mobile phone signal will be very poor. The data transfer will be very slow. So that is a problem with microwaves. Bandwidth is limited, but maintenance is very high. Why? Because you need transmitters, receivers, maintenance of towers and all that. And what is radio wave? It uses the radio frequency modulation, right? So it has a transmitter and a receiver. So the transmitter takes the data, encodes and then transmits into a radio wave. Then the receiver decodes the same data and gives it to the receiver. So you need an antenna to send and receive. To transmit and receive, you need antennas, right? What about satellites? The advantage and disadvantage of radio waves are exactly or almost the same like microwaves. That's why I have not separately mentioned about the advantage and disadvantage of radio wave. And coming about satellite, it is a relay system. Actually, satellite also uses microwave signals. So it also provides a wide range of things to be transferred from one place to another place. It can provide backup facility. If there is any disaster, we can have a backup facility. And in a satellite, you have a dish which functions like an antenna, right? And you have some communication equipment which will transmit the data or receive the data. And the stationary orbits placed about 22,000 miles above the Earth's surface, right? So there the satellites act as the relay system. From there the dish receives the signals, okay? What are the advantages? It covers a large area because it comes from the satellite. Best alternative of cables, and it provides good option for commercial use. What are the disadvantages? Due to some technical limitations, cannot spread over large area, cost is high and significant probability of failure. That is there in most of the systems. Infrared lights are sent to communicate the data. For example, in small devices like TV remotes, set-top box, AC, wireless devices, Bluetooth devices, the data is transmitted using infrared. Automatic doors, all this is transferred through infrared signals. It transmits data through the air and propagates within a range. It cannot penetrate the walls. That's why if you are in a room and you have an air conditioner in the next room, your remote will not work from here to there because the infrared signals will be blocked by the wall. So it requires line of sight communication. Okay, it is suitable only for short distances. You know very well your remote will not work when you move away from that place. So the farther you go, the signals will not work in infrared. And what about laser? It requires a direct line of sight. It provides high speed than microwaves because lasers are of more speed than microwaves, and it requires a laser transmitter and a receiver which is photosensitive, and it requires point to point transmission. Okay, Bluetooth is very famous for personal digital assistants. You have your Alexa or your other devices which works with Bluetooth, and it's easy to share files using Bluetooth. You need not have any wire at all. You can easily transfer through using Bluetooth signals. You can easily transfer photos or other simple data from your mobile to your laptop or palm top or any other device. Right? Nowadays, a variety of devices can be connected through Bluetooth. So, from even printers, speakers, and even televisions work with Bluetooth. Right? See, these are the devices these are the signals, that is the wireless signals that require line of sight transmission: infrared, laser, microwave. What do you mean by line of sight? There should not be any block between the transmitter and the receiver, sender and the receiver. Otherwise, your signals will not travel properly. Thank you.